So I'm gonna do my makeup. And I'm gonna try and do as best a tutorial I can. First thing I do is prime my face, and I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I pretty much just do around my eyes to begin with when it comes to the makeup, but I'll prime everywhere just with my hand. And I've moisturised before. The moisturiser I use is an Environ one, but that's because I have like problematic skin, so it's super moisturiser I use. But I use all of their Environ products. But if your skin's like not problematic, but what did I use last week? I can't remember the name of it. It's something food, skin food or something. Well, I've run out of that now. Anyway, so primer, and then I'm gonna put foundation on my eyes, because I do my eyes first. And I actually get tester pots for the foundation. So this is a MAC NC45. I've got 2 little tester pots, and they've lasted me for all my shows I've done this year, because I wasn't sure if I was going to buy the MAC one or I was using, oh god, I can't remember the name of it, a Maybelline one, but it went a bit muddy on my skin, so I've still got loads left in this little thing. So there's a top tip for you, because who needs a big thing of foundation when you're never really that colour apart from once or every weekend like me. On my eyes with a sponge, make sure the sponge is damp, because I never did that before this year. So that's just as my base. And I'm gonna go for a gold vibe, which is what I always do. I've got 3 different eyeshadow palettes. I've got a Morphe 18-hour runway ready, which has just got like beiges, browns, golds. There's some pinky bits in there as well. Then I've got a Revolution one. I don't know which one this one is. Velvet Rose. And that again has just got like a mix. And then a collection, Sahara Dunes. They're all kind of similar. So I'm going to use the Revolution one first for my base. And I'm going to mix between this like orangey one here and the like this one here. I don't even know what colour to call that. Those two. I'm going to mix those two together and put them basically all over my lid. I'm going to use my smaller mirror. You're positioned just in front of the mirror.
Oh, you can see me?
Yeah, you can see you.
No.
It's a good job you had your shorts on.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, just all over my lid, kind of rubbing like into the crease there, and then going up. I am very much winging it though when it comes to makeup, because really it can't really go wrong. We can't, can it? You're on stage.
Yeah, my opinion is that you're so far away. Well, you're not that far away from me, but I just don't think.
As long as you're...
You've only ever had one comment on your makeup, ever. And I think...
And I actually don't think that was right.
Yeah, I think she was running out of things to say.
Yeah, because when I spoke to... So I had a comment when I was in Romania last year. I actually think that was more to do with the lighting at the venue. So she said that my makeup was weak, and that I was beautiful but I looked yellow. And then, but when you look at the photos of Romania, they were very yellow. And then when I saw Becky, who was the actual head judge, I told her that the other judge said my makeup was weak, and she was like, oh, I didn't notice that. And then after that, I got really paranoid, and I started getting my makeup done for the final like 2 shows I did last year, and I didn't like the makeup each time. Like, yeah, so that was silly really. Anyway, so I've done a bit of a base on my eyes. I don't know how much you can see because of the lighting. I am actually going to put some tape on the corners, because I do liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to do that now. Doesn't always stick very well, but there you go. Where's the scissors gone? Do this and come back because this is just wasting time and battery. I've got the tape on. Looks a bit strange. Anyway, next thing, I need some darker eyeshadow for like the crease of your eye to show dimension or something. I don't know. I don't really know. Which one should I use? I'm gonna use on my Morphe one this brown one over here. That one. So a little bit, and then in the ridge, more from like the corner into the center, so it gives like a bit of a smoky eye, I guess. Then what's next? I need a small brush to go dark just on like my eye line here. So I think, should I go black? Might go darker brown. That's from my Revolution one. It's almost like a purpley brown. Or should we use this one? This one here, it's got a little darker brown. You are?
Yeah. I found one in the centre of Dublin.
So is it good?
I can check. No, it's not pigeon, but it's in the centre of Dublin. I can see what's around and
Do a bit of sightseeing.
yeah, little sightseeing more. And I go to a coffee shop, do some work.
Yeah. I'm just putting the darker stuff around my eye line, really. I don't know if it's really doing anything. We'll see. Go into the light. Bit scary looking, but once all the glitter and stuff's on, it'll look better. And I use liquid eyeliner as well, and then the false lashes. I've got 2 lashes to choose from. I normally wear the Tatti Lashes TL6. They've got like a bit of a cat eye. I've also got the Miss Popular ones. I think I've worn them before. They're a little bit more open eye, but I don't know if they're as thick. So I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Not sure. I'm going to put a little bit of lighter around my eyelid, I think. Just like a beigey, moody, lighter one. On the same brush as the orangey one that I was using. I just want to brighten it a little bit. I'm going to use a different brush. Let me get a different one. Somewhere. That'll do. See you later. Can you text me the codes?
Yeah.
For the thingy? Please. And then a little bit there. See what that looks like. It's better. Definitely got one eye that feels a little bit darker than the other. Right, that'll do. This is what it's kind of looking like. Kind of looking weird. I don't know who I think I am really doing a makeup tutorial, but this is like fine. It'll be fine. I do usually have Alicia with me. That's like, she'll fix any sort of eye makeup issues. Now she is actually on her way, she's on a flight, so if there's anything really wrong with my eyes, then I will come back and show you what she's fixed, if there is anything. Now, next thing is I put concealer from the corner of my eye to around the middle. Oh, I just whacked myself up there. So I do it from the corner to around the middle. That is what's going to stick my glitter shimmer down. So I'm going to do that in a second. And just a white, like a light concealer will do. I will say about show day makeup is it's very much a trust the process thing. Like, you have to look kind of weird before it comes together, and hopefully it does come together. Right, need another brush. I'm going to use this goldy one, maybe mixed with that one, the lighter ones, basically. I'm going to put those all over my eyelid. I need to use a mixture of using the brush and also my finger, because it comes on, it applies better with your finger, apparently. And then I just do like over half, because I'm going to blend it in to the rest of my eye. There's the progress. Hopefully it's looking a little bit less scary as time goes on. But the main thing is really with your makeup, as long as your eyes are bright, there's makeup on you, it doesn't look crazy dark, wild colours. Like, I would never, like, say I'm wearing a blue bikini, I would never then put blue eyeshadow on, and vice versa with like pink and pink. Like, there are some nice pinky eyes that you can do. I'm not a pro when it comes to makeup, so I just do whatever's gonna look alright once you've got some eyeliner and mascara and lashes on, basically. So I'm just gonna blend it all in a little bit, just so it's a little bit less like in the middle. I am probably going to need a little bit more in the corners of like dark. So I'm gonna just use the brush I was using before and just try and blend out a little bit more there. I'm just using some browns. From my Revolution palette, by the way, just a light brown and a dark brown. Right, that's how it looks so far. I'm going to do my eyeliner now, a winged eyeliner, that's why I've got the tape. So just all the way over. I'm not going to film that, I'm going to start pausing some bits and bobs because I am just taking forever. So yeah, I'm going to put the eyeliner on, and then I'm going to put my lashes on, decide which ones I'm using, and then I will be back for my face and all the rest of it. I'm back with lashes and liquid eyeliner on. So I've used the Collection liquid eyeliner fast stroke, and then I've just gone over it with the Rimmel Scandal Eyes liquid eyeliner. Liquid, it's like a pen. So it's looking better. I've used the Miss Popular Tatty Lashes instead of the TL6 that I usually use. And this I feel is better because they're kind of like, my eyes are more open. I don't know. Anyway, that's the eyes done. Let's move you back up there. My setup, by the way, is so funny for this little tutorial thing, because I have my DJI balanced on a vitamin C tub that is also on top of a glass that's upside down. So this is commitment. So I hope you're appreciating it. Whether you actually use this makeup tutorial is another story, but this is what I do anyway. I'm trying to get it in angle. Right, so now I am gonna do my face. I'm gonna put more primer on, just so it's all nice and sticky. So I'm gonna go under my cheeks, under my eyes, on my cheeks, and then forehead, basically. So I'm just gonna put foundation everywhere, and I'm gonna use my, like I said earlier, the MAC NC45, and I'm gonna apply it with a sponge. Even in your ears, around your jawline, chin, neck, that sort of thing, everywhere. By the way, I always do my makeup before my top coat of tan, just because once I'm in my top coat, I don't like to have to sit down. Like, see how I'm like sat down cross-legged? I feel like I can't sit like that once I've got my top coat on, because I have to be more careful. Whereas with my base, I can just kind of, you know, be comfy. Cool, so foundation is done, my base. Now I need to put light concealer under my eyes. So I've got like 4. This one's really white. I don't know how bright to go, because I usually use Alicia's concealer and I can't remember how white hers is. It seems very white. Let's have a look. Yeah. When you look at the difference, I'm going to use this one. Let me just test it with the other one that I've got. Yeah, so I'm using Fit Me. Colour, don't know. 10. And I'm going to put that under my eyes, and then I need to use a slightly darker one, which I have here. God, why is it so difficult? This colour is number 30, the darker one. Now, it's to go, basically, put the light one here, and then you put the dark one like here. Dimension or something. Don't know. I think that's right. And I like a bright under eye, so I go a little bit lower and then think all the way up your cheekbone. Again, looking a bit scary. Let's use the darker one. It's not much darker. I'm just gonna pop it around here towards my cheekbone, a little bit under, kind of blend it in. Not much of it really, and we'll just see. Doesn't need to be even because you're going to blend it anyway. And then you blend it with an upwards motion. Need a bit more on this eye. This eye looks better than this. This side. It's a little bit more under this eye. Or maybe I just have more bags under the side. Who knows? Nice and bright. Right, what's next? This is a long video. Definitely not going to be part of the show day vlog. It'll be its own video in itself. So I need my darker concealer, which I don't know if it's really that dark enough. Don't know. I feel like it's not dark enough to. I'm supposed to put like down the sides of my nose, but I don't think it's dark enough, so I'm just gonna go with my foundation sponge just around my nose again and hope for the best. And bronzer, and then I'm doing blush on my own for the first time, and I'm a little bit nervous because normally Alicia does that, so yeah, not feeling too confident about that. Right, so my bronzer is actually Alicia's. It's a sleek one. Sleek Makeup Fire. And now last week I did it myself and I put it in the wrong location. I was putting it like all over my cheekbones. I feel like that's a millennial thing to do, but you're supposed to just put it up high and around your forehead and maybe just under your chin, like jawline area. So I'm just gonna put it up here. I'm finding it difficult because of how like the light is. So just under the jawline as well. I don't know if you can even tell really, but hey ho. I have a little bit of scarring just here that I want to cover. I'm going to use the darker concealer. It's more like I can see it. I'm nervous about the blush, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm using a Revolution one. It's called Rose Kiss. It's very pink. I'm gonna go lightly. Not too bad. Go slow. Just want to use a slightly clean brush. Right, I don't think that looks too bad. Considering I've done the blush myself, I was scared. So, it's good. Right, so bronzer's done, blush is done. All that's left to do now is highlighter and my lips and set my face. Oh no, and my brows. So, highlighter, I have a Revolution one again. It is highlighter reloaded, just my type. Need a highlighter brush. Which brush? I think it's this one. So, just up here and here. I think I might have just put a little bit too much up here. Can you have too much highlighter? I don't know. There is other little bits, so like Alicia always gets me to go in the corner of my eye. And like my nose maybe? Just put a little bit. I think I was meant to put bronzer. Oh my god, what have I just done? Something black. What the hell? Not ideal. It's fine. It'll be fine. Alright, I'm not going to put the bronzer on my chin. Something's happened to my freaking brush. Okay, so highlighter's on. I'm sure it's meant to go somewhere else. Maybe around here. Maybe up here. Don't know. Just wherever you fancy. Right, so all that I need to do now is my brows. I'm going to set under my eyes. I use a Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. I actually got this for my wedding. For my wedding. I need to speak properly. It's a bit crumbly inside, but I'm just going to put that under my eyes to set them. My eyes, eyebrows are done. So they don't look bad now. Now that I have got everything together, let's go to the light, shall we? I'm trying to see if you can see me. See, all good. Eyebrows are dark. I used, what did I use? Two things really. So, I use so much Revolution stuff. It's because it's good. Brow pomade, dark brown, and then I also used a Rimmel. It's like a brown mascara. I have another one, another new one that I bought the other day that like strokes, but I can't find it. I thought I brought it with me, but I don't think I have. And then I was just like styling it with my spoolie. All I have left to do is set my face. I've put bottom mascara on as well. So I need to set my face and do my lips, which for the purpose of this video, I will do my lips. I wouldn't usually. Oh my god, I freaking found the other brow thing now. It was this thing. As if. Let me put me up over here, because I've been doing it in the light. Do I need any more on my brows? I think with your brows, a good tip is go darker than you think. So this just has like a few strokes. You can put in a few strokes. There we go, that'll do. I feel like one eyebrow takes more of it than the other. Right, I'm running low on battery on my camera. So, 4 things. Lip liner. This is a Maybelline Almond Rose. Oh. Well used. There we go. For lining my lips. And then I use a combination of these 2 colours. I have the one I use the most is the 180. It is Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and then same brand but 80. So 180 and 80. 80 is darker, it's more like a pinky red, and then 180 is like a more lighter one. So what I do is I do most of my lip with this, and then I put a little bit of this like in the center, and that gives me like an in-between color that I like. So I've got enough time on this camera. We'll give it a go. I'll do the line and come back. I'm just dealing with low battery. There's the liner on. Let's put, also on top of those 2, I will use a clear gloss, which doesn't look clear anymore because it mixes all the lipstick in. So this all over my lips. My lips are like quivering. And then the darker one. Another here. And on my Cupid's bow. And then bring your lips together. And then my gloss will put it all together. there's the look. Let's set my face. Oh, the setting spray that I used then, and NYX, so NYX Professional Matte Finish Finny Matte. Just a setting spray. Did I get my cheeks enough? There we go. That'll do. So that was my stage makeup tutorial. What do you think? Do you like it? I'm pretty impressed with myself, to be fair. I like it. I think I do anyway. My eyes have turned out better than I expected. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you want any info, if you've got any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching this if you got to the end. I hope it's been helpful. I am by no means a makeup girl, but I don't think this looks bad. And yeah, I think it's pretty easy to do, considering I am not great at this sort of stuff. So yeah, anyway, I am gonna go, but again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.